good. Thanks for asking. And I just wanted to confirm if you have diabetes, sir.
No, I do not have diabetes. No, I do not. I do have back pain, yes. Sometimes I have knee pain. But usually that's when I first get up. One more so than the other, but yes, both knees. The head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Both your shoulders?
Both.
Tell me your pain on the bad days from a scale from 1 to 10.
On a bad day, it's 10. But sometimes it's 9. It's 8. But on an average, but sometimes it could be average of maybe 7. But honestly, I've lived with it for so long, I've gotten used to it. But it really is. Sometimes I feel it's debilitating. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Right. My name was Joshua.
Joshua, okay. How you doing? This is the Dr. Richard Frost.
All right, doctor.
Okay. Well, I don't need braces. That's the one thing, and Joshua, that's the one thing I have going for me is I have nice teeth. So I don't need braces. You said it's copper?
All right.
You said
no, it's non-copper. Non-copper and non-metallic.
Oh, you talk about like a back brace or a knee brace or a shoulder brace.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sorry. When you're saying braces, I thought you were talking about like for my teeth.
No.
Okay. Now what? So what kind of stuff do I? Because this is great. I filled out some paperwork because of the back, and most of the pain is primarily, again, like I said, it's in my back. But it's also the head and the shoulder, knees and toes. But it's in both knees. I mean, the right knee more so. But the back pain is what I would really want to get resolved. Because I'm on my feet a lot all day. And like I said, as I said earlier, being a doctor, I'm constantly on my feet, and I have the gel pads in my shoes that are supposed to help, but they don't. Do I have what? Do I have Medicare insurance? Yeah, Medicare, Medicaid, and it's more Medicare. Medicaid is more for the poor, which I am not. But most of my early years, I spent. I paid a lot in child support over the years, like years and years ago. I mean, my kids now are grown and they have child support of their own. The cycle continues. But now that I'm getting older, I'd like to be taken care of. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Lakers?
No, the Lakers. No, I don't follow basketball. I'm 6'4".
And how much do you weigh?
280 pounds.
And what would be your shoe size?
14. Hazard. I mean, I work in radiology, so sometimes I can't go into like the magnets for the MRIs because I used to ride motocross when I was younger, and I have a steel rod in my leg, so I can't go inside the magnets of the MRI. So that's a hazard. I can't do that. Sure.
High blood pressure.
Oh, I'm so my hearing isn't what it used to be. Also, again, it comes with getting older. My hearing gets bad. My plumbing doesn't work. Like the erections don't always come regularly.
I can understand you. I can understand.
Okay. Yes. No. High blood pressure. I do not have high blood pressure.
What about diabetes?
No, but I didn't have diabetes though when you called, and I wouldn't have gotten it by now. I'm worried that cause I'll give you whatever information you want, but I just I want to make sure that it's getting to the right people.
Do we are on a recorded phone line this time, and we are complying with the HIPAA law.
Perfect,
So-
perfect, yes. No, I have had my heart broken before, but who hasn't, Joshua? You know what I mean? But no, it was not a condition as far as like a heart attack, and no pacemaker. Everything as far as, cardiology is fine.
Got it, sir. Got
My
it.
date of birth, it's 11/18/54. All right.
I'm holding on the line right here for you. You can go and grab the card and confirm me with the number, okay?
Okay. All right. So, okay. Yeah. You bear with me here. That's great. Well, I get that, and I wasn't prepared. So,
I'm holding.
okay. No, that's fine. And while I'm looking,
I'm holding, sir.
right. And I appreciate
Take
that.
your time.
I'm just, and I'm looking for it here. But
No problem, sir.
I also don't get a lot of calls. You know what I mean? So, how, while I'm looking, how's your day going?
Oh, it's good. Wonderful, sir.
Yeah, mine too. Sometimes I wonder why age has to catch up to us like it does. You know what I mean? Joshua, tell me, do you have aches and pains too, or no? God bless you, then, man. Yeah, because sometimes I tell you what, my back, my lower back especially, when I get up in the morning, sometimes I feel like I gotta crawl on the floor. Yeah, there was a time when I used to be in such. I was a big guy. I played football back in school, and I used to be very active, very sexually active, and which is why I have all the child support. But not only that, the biggest problem I have is mental. It's accepting the fact that, again, I used to wake up with a raging boner. It's not a technical term, but we're guys, and I don't have that anymore. But you don't have that problem. That's, God bless you. You hold on to your boner as long as you can, Joshua. All right.
All right, sir.
Good. Perfect. Okay. I do have my card. I got this cough
Your
too.
Medicare health insurance card, right?
Yeah, my Medicare. Yes, because Medicaid is for the poor. Medicare is for, you care for the elderly, you give aid to the poor. That's how I always remembered it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do you guys deal with Medicaid as well, or no?
No. Just Medicare, sir.
Yeah, and that's what I figured, because you care for the elderly. You care about the elderly. Medicaid is for the poor.
For the younger people, Medicare is for like under 65. And we do work with the patients like above 65.
Right. And I do, and I've worked with the patients. And sometimes the elderly people are more appreciative of what you do for them, where the younger ones, and especially this generation now, the younger ones, they have this sense of entitlement. I want to be fixed now. I want the drugs. You can't just give drugs to help them out. Because, let's face it, back in the 80s,
Exactly.
I did my fair share of drugs back in the 80s, and it got me into a cycle that I really was afraid I wasn't going to get out of.
Oh.
But I did.
So you were addicted.
Well, it was the 80s. It was a different time, Joshua. It was a recreational thing. I don't know if it was an addiction or.
Got it.
I never went to a rehab, and I wouldn't have been able to get my medical license if a lot of the stuff that I had done was on a permanent record of mine. So it wasn't an addiction or anything like that. It was just more reckless abandon. I was doing a lot of
I got it.
recreational drugs, a lot of sex with different women, unprotected. So AIDS wasn't a thing really back then. Child, again, you have children, and that's I love my children, but that was you get it, right? I'm asking you, John. I don't know what number you're looking for on here. Like, where on the card?
It's right underneath your name, sir.
Yeah, I got a couple numbers on a couple groups of numbers under it, and that's what I was confused about.
That That would be like starting with the number and then alphabet, then number, then alphabet.
Okay,
Then
okay.
alphanumeric number.
Gotcha. So it starts with the number before the letter. All right. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Brings me out that.
All right. So we got 6104 B. B is in boobies. 17 J. J is in Juliet. Jism.
Oh, sir, this is not the right number, sir.
No, that's what it was on here. 610484 boobies 26771. That's not it? No. I mean, I have. Yeah, R as in raging. Yes, R.
It will start with the number and it will end on the number.
Okay. Well, I started with the number 69, and then then that leads to something else. Then you have kids, and that's how life starts. It'll use it.